Opinions on the quality of a game can vary greatly, and what one person considers not very good, another might enjoy. However, there have been some adventure games or adventure-adjacent games that have received mixed or negative reviews from players and critics, and some that have received almost unanimous praise. Today we're going to discuss 3 games that you should play, and 2 that you can skip. A game that you're definitely going to want to play is Life is Strange. It's a narrative-driven adventure game that captivates players with its heartfelt storytelling and unique time manipulation mechanics. Set in the fictional town of Arcadia Bay, players assume the role of Max Caulfield, a high school student who discovers her ability to rewind time. The game expertly tackles themes of friendship, identity, and the consequences of our choices. The writing is exceptional, with well-developed characters and dialogue that feels authentic and relatable. The depth of the story is further enhanced by the beautiful soundtrack and the game's atmospheric visuals, which create a distinct and immersive world. The time rewinding mechanics adds a fascinating gameplay element, allowing players to alter their decisions and witness the outcomes, leading to moral dilemmas. Life is Strange is a true gem in the adventure genre, offering an emotional experience that will stay with players long after the credits roll. The strength of the game lies not only with its captivating story, but also in its ability to create a strong connection between the player and its characters. Life is Strange addresses sensitive topics such as depression, bullying, and the complexities of relationships. The choices presented throughout the game have real consequences, and the ripple effect of the decisions made add layers of tension and excitement. Additionally, the voice acting performances are exceptional, breathing life into the characters and making their struggles and triumphs feel genuinely impactful. Life is Strange stands as a shining example of storytelling in video games, reminding us true emotional depth can be achieved in interactive experiences. On the feel free to skip side is Black Mirror from 2017. Black Mirror is a disappointing point-and-click adventure game that fails to capture the essence of the original Black Mirror games. As you know by now, I adore Black Mirror 1 through 3, but this one suffers from numerous flaws that hinder the overall experience. Firstly, the story lacks the dark and gripping atmosphere that made the original so captivating. The narrative is weak, with a plot that fails to evoke any emotional investment. The characters are one-dimensional and poorly developed, leaving little room for meaningful connections or empathy. Moreover, the gameplay mechanics in Black Mirror are clunky and frustrating. The controls feel unresponsive and sluggish, making even simple actions a chore to perform. Really, everything felt like a chore. Overall, Black Mirror falls short in delivering on the greatness of the franchise. That's the sound of the pendulum swinging back to the you should play side. Firewatch is an adventure that immerses players in a visually stunning world and a deeply personal narrative. Set in the wilderness of Wyoming, players assume the role of Henry, a fire lookout tasked with maintaining the tranquility of the forest. The game's great strength lies in its ability to create a sense of isolation. The gorgeous art style and soundtrack complementing the storytelling evoke a sense of awe and wonder. As we navigate the stunning landscapes and unravel the mysteries that unfold, we become deeply invested in Henry's journey and the evolving relationship with his supervisor, Delilah. The dialogue is wonderfully written, showcasing a nuanced character development and heartfelt conversations that feel authentic and compelling. Firewatch is a masterclass in storytelling, delivering an emotional ride that lingers after the game is finished. Beyond its captivating narrative, the game excels in providing players with a unique sense of exploration. It grants freedom to explore the vast wilderness at one's own pace, encouraging players to soak in the sense of beauty and environment. The gameplay mechanics such as map reading, radio communication, and navigating the rugged terrain enhance the sense of realism and immersion. The attention to detail in the environment and the subtle environmental storytelling create a rich and believable world. Firewatch successfully blends elements of mystery, introspection, and human connection, resulting in a wonderful adventure that showcases the power of storytelling. feel free to skip this. In fact, you should skip Leisure Suit Larry Box Office Bust. Box Office Busts is a deeply disappointing entry in a long-running Leisure Suit Larry series. The game fails on multiple fronts. Firstly, the humor, which is a trademark of the franchise, falls flat with juvenile jokes that lack the wit or cleverness of its past games. The attempts at raunchiness often feel forced and tasteless rather than genuinely funny. The writing is riddled with innuendos that fail to land, resulting in what can only be described as a cringeworthy script. The overall design feels rushed and poorly executed, with uninspired level design and poor visuals. Leisure Suit Larry Box Office Bust is a prime example of a game that lets us know what it really is. An exploitation of a prized IP, a terrible cash grab, and frankly, it's not even really an adventure. Make sure that you prioritize playing The Walking Dead games by Telltale. Based on the popular comic book series, these episodic adventure games take place through a post-apocalyptic world infested by zombies. The games masterfully blend compelling characters, intense decision-making, and heart-wrenching moments to deliver an experience that leaves a lasting impact. The writing is exceptional, with well-crafted dialogue and intricate character arcs that evoked a range of emotions on me. Every choice made by the player carries weight, shaping the relationships with a diverse cast of characters and determining the outcome of the story. The games brilliantly capture the sense of survival and the moral dilemmas that arise in desperate situations, exploring the themes of sacrifice, loyalty, and also exposes how fragile mankind really is. The episodic nature of the Walking Dead games enhances a sense of anticipation and investment, with each episode leaving players eager for the next installment. The mechanics, which involve quick-time events and decision-making under pressure, creates a sense of urgency and immerse players in a tense atmosphere of the zombie apocalypse. The art style, resembling the graphic novel, is striking and complements the dark and gritty tone of the narrative. The voice acting and performances are exceptional, bringing the characters to life and adding depth and authenticity to their struggles. The Walking Dead games are a shining example of how to do walking simulators right. There you go. That's it. That's 3 games that you should play and 2 games that you should just skip. If you made it this far, that means that you probably liked the video. So do us a favor and boop, like the video. Also, we'd be honored if you'd follow us here on YouTube and of course on our website adventuregamehotspot.com, the home of narrative adventure games. I'm Joshua, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on the above games and more in the comments section. See you in the next video, my friends. Take care.